Come on, Mark. Your presence is requested out in the scavenger lair. Well, alrighty, scavengers. How's everybody doing out there today? All right. Well, as promised, we're gonna do a quick little follow-up for you. And we brought Mercy out here because some of y'all were asking in the last video, what's up with the dogs? Well, here's the dogs. A dog, we got 2 more in there. They're being super lazy. For everyone who is wondering, Ned, he is just, golly, he's getting healthier and healthier by the day. We think he's a vampire. He may be around forever. But anyways, it's time to dig into these totes and see exactly what we got. I haven't really dove too far into them, so I don't really know exactly what we all have in them. I just know it's all kinds of car parts. Got a little bit of some stuff cleaned up over here, this and that. Went to the scrapyard, unloaded what we had. I think I got like, what, 70 bucks or something? I can't remember. I think like 70 bucks, 80 bucks. Bicycles we picked up, a couple of them were okay. I leaned them up against the back wall there. Hopefully somebody picks them up. One of them was just crap, so we just chunked it right on out the back there. But okay, let's kind of dive into what we got over here. I'll start off in the electronic department. This Asus laptop we picked up had a bunch of stickers on it. I kind of got up in there and just pulled all the stickers off. I keep a bunch of stickers on my little my cabinet back over there. But unfortunately, I don't have a charger for this particular model of laptop, so we can't plug it in and see. I really do feel like the when it comes to the tech business with the tablets and the phones and the laptops and stuff, it's the charger cords. That's the ultimate flex, because every single thing has its own charger cord, has its own proprietary plug kind of thing, and it's just like, can we just all get on the same page and use the same plug for the same thing, please? But luckily, check this guy out. Remember the little iPad we found? Well, I plugged it in, and there's this number here, and I'm like, there's no way that is the, there's no way that's the combination, but check this out. 758. It unlocks, but there's no SIM card, it says. Yeah, there's no photos. Yeah, it looks like the SIM card's been swiped, and yeah, we got a fresh iPad here. I don't know what to do with it, but there's the code, there's the iPad. It's got Adobe on it too. Okay, down over here, we're gonna get a couple of weights, just on a couple of things we got scrapped up. I've got some tchotchkes over here I still gotta clean up and what have you, but the you know, just kind of see, unfortunately, these little clamps right here, look at that. It barely picking up that magnet. So it's probably like a 200 series stainless, and I know right away one of the scrap yards I go to ain't gonna take this as stainless. We'll see see if the other one does. But like I always say, when in doubt, sort it out. So we'll just sort it out, take it up there, see what they give me for it. If it's just gonna be iron, I may hang on to it and see if we can kind of sell this stuff. These are actual clamps. They kind of go up on beams, and then they've got these little nuts here, and see there's like little ridges and teeth. You can kind of adjust an angle how you want it, and you can put like a hanger or a hook or something right there to kind of just, you know, when you've got working in a warehouse with lots of beams. But that's what those are, just like beam hanger clamp kind of things. But just for S's and G's, let's just kind of get a weight on this guy right here. 67.5 pounds, the basket maybe a couple pounds, plastic, we'll call it 65 pounds probably right there. Hopefully they can give me some stainless on it, I hope. Moving along to the copper department here, these are the coils we pulled out of that pool heater. I got a video already up about taking one of these bad boys apart. At this point I usually just rip out the copper coils because that's where the money's at. 24.5 minus 2 gives us 22.5. They round up, so 23 pounds. Beautiful. Number 2, copper. Over here we got a bunch of U-bolts. I'm not gonna scrap these out. I already found a home for all of these galvanized big U-bolts. Looks like maybe 1.5 inches. There's a couple bigger ones in there, multiple sizes, but yeah, definitely inching up. That's a few $100 right there at U-bolts. Let's see, little extension right here. 13.5 pounds minus 2 gives us 11.5, call it just 12 pounds of extension. Got a little bit of stainless here cleaned up. There's a little bit more over there too, but this is just what we have cleaned up. The hose, that jacket that was stainless, literally just cut the ends off, straightened it out, and pulled that hose right out of there. So 17 tubs 2, 15 pounds right there of some stainless steel. And like I was saying, there's some more tchotchkeness I gotta kind of go through over here. Some wires, a little bit of some number 2, some cleaned up, these are parts of those aluminum arms. Just kind of one-off tchotchkeness. Dig further into, add to my bucket of like just micro scrap that I just have like a whole micro scrap adventure one afternoon. We got our barbecue wing rack and a drip pan for meats. Right, there's a camera we found, HTS, nice big old camera. Aluminum housing on that if you wanted to take it apart and clean it out. Let us see, let us see. Snap stack, snap and coaxial hangers. Little snap packs. Yeah, that's what's down in there. Yeah, this is a little bit more stainless. Added to our bucket of more stainless steel. I see a starter in here. That looks like some brass and aluminum. I bet that's brass. There's our clamp. See, she doesn't even like to hang out with us no more. She just wants to come in here on the couch. Here you go, Ned. It's your medicine. Yeah, here's one of those hangers with a eye bolt in it. And yeah, like I said, you could just kind of adjust however you need or just go straight, whatever. Some steel, some aluminum breakage right there, some car parts. Got us a starter, little aluminum, plate steel. There's a couple U-bolts. It's like electrical wire jacketing. It's a little more stainless. Add that to our pile. Yeah, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. This is that Andrew cell tower stuff. Guarantee you there's brass on there. 99 Prius, I think 1999 Prius. It says no longer needed. I think I may know somebody that's got a Prius. I don't know if it's a 99. Yeah, that's a factory Toyota 51807 factory head unit. There's a blower fan. There's some aluminum. Lots of good looking wires in here. Fuse box. Seatbelt. Just all kinds of just random parts for a Prius. That's cool. Volkswagen logo emblem. Front of the microbus. These are wheel spacers bolted together. It took me a second. I had to actually reach out. I'm like, what is this? They're wheel spacers bolted together. Oh, there's cast aluminum electric piece. Some nuts and bolts. It's a little copper tubing. Oh. There's a horn. For some reason we've got an air line with the valve. Spark plug cables that say Ford Racing. Looks like pieces to an air intake. This is aluminum. That one's pretty heavy. Distributor cap, right? Car and trailer end connections. There's a little pigtail set. Keyless remote case. There's some LED lights. There's one. And there's two in there. All right. Is that the throttle body? So it looks like Ford parts, Ford Racing, so maybe a Mustang, huh? Throw these in old Betty. Add us a couple of horses, you know what I mean? Street Fire Performance TFI coil. And I'm guessing this is Prius parts because there's a cylinder gasket. Here's another head unit. says contains mercury, do not put in trash. It looks all bubbly in there. There's a throttle body. There's a master switch, I think, for the control panel. Here's a window regulator sub-assembly. Genuine OEM parts. Those injectors. We could probably almost put a whole Toyota together. There's some more pulleys. Speakers. There's our audio system. And then there's another interior blower fan. There's manifold, gasket. Yeah, it looked like somebody was fixing to put a car back together and decided they didn't need to. Okay, we got gas shock absorbers here. It says a hose assembly. This is for a 2012, 2016 Lincoln MKT. Dryer filter. Suspension mount, boots. Brand new boots. Wire harness. There's another blower fan. Yeah, these are unopened here. Gas shock absorber. Boot kit. More suspension mount. There's a sensor of some sort. What is this? Is this straight up rotors? Look at that. We got brake rotors. BR31377. Itty bitty brake rotors. Little bitty. There's the brake pads. There's some Ford parts. 2013 Lincoln. So were they souping up the Lincoln? So lots of suspension parts right here, possibly for a Lincoln, and brake parts as well. And then the last tote, I believe this is going to be our flux capacitor. This is, I believe somebody said this is the inverter, and people buy these when they're converting gas to electric or something. But that's the, man, that's a big old aluminum box right here. Oh. Another throttle body. That thing is heavy. Inverter assembly with converter, Toyota G9200-47100. It's probably really expensive when you think about it, but it's literally got extension cords coming off of it. Flux capacitor in the bag. Our little solar via electric panel. I've kind of played with it. I can't really get much to happen. I stuck it out in the sun. Hit it on the voltmeter. There's nothing coming off of it. I was hoping it worked, but it doesn't. Down here are control arms. These are matching control arms, left and right. That SK522177. You look it up, it's definitely for a GM. It looks like a late 80s, early 90s. But it also on Amazon, it said it fits a boatload of GM vehicles. The pin we pulled out, I actually think it goes with this box. I think it somehow slides in. And then see how it's got the RXA and the alarms and all that? Yeah, I think that somehow slides in there. But I've got some damage. Some cleaned up aluminum over here, and then our Yamaha EF2000. It's got compression. It's not locked up, but as you can clearly see down there, look at that. Look at that gas. Oh my goodness gracious. We're going to have to get a new carburetor kit and some fresh gas through there. I bet this puppy will fire right up. This particular model, the EF2000, it's still actually in production, but today's version is a suitcase model as opposed to this little compact design. And last but definitely not least, our Honda engine right here. I was thinking a little moped, motorcycle. Looked up this number right here, this HE03E number. Comes up as a 1992 Honda XR 104 stroke. It's still turning inside, so it's not locked up. I've seen on forums where people were making little chopper kits out of these little engines right here. Although we got a broken, that broke the housing. Not sure if that can be salvaged or not. Y'all comment down below. Let us know what we got here, if I missed anything or did something incorrectly. But alrighty, scavengers, we are gonna get this cleaned up here, get that truck filled up for y'all, and see you on that next video. Ooh, it's getting warm out, y'all. Peace. What we got here, y'all? Scrabbity, scrab, scrab.